Hey everybody, Joe, Redneck Collector, coming at you with another video. Actually just got done recording a video with my good buddies Josh from Vintage Card Wonderland and Tony from Tony Talks Cards. Kind of talking about our plans for the National and kind of going through that. I'm sure some of y'all are probably sick of hearing about the National if you're not going. Some of y'all are getting pumped like me. It's just a few weeks away now, so I'll be here before we know it. So great time. But I thought I hadn't made a video in a while other than that one, and I thought I would jump on and show a few things I've been picking up because I've been trying to be good, not spending too much money for the National. I had a big setback with a automobile repair that cost us about $1,000, so that cut into my National budget quite a bit. But we still got a little bit of time to scratch together a few things, maybe sell a few cards on eBay and make up some money. But in the meantime, talked about it ad nauseum. I have to participate in the hobby at some level, so I have been picking up a few things, and I thought I would show them. The first one is only my second Cons Wieners card, and my first one I haven't even shown you. It's from the same year. It's a 65 that came in. It's a bigger name. It's low grade. It went to SGC before I could even put it in a video, but this one is in great shape. Look at that old school screw down. We got Don Clendenin, 65 Cons Wieners. Look at the back. It's got a little bit of that hot dog juice on it. And the great saying down there, the wiener the world awaited. Waka waka. I gave $1 for that, y'all. I paid more in shipping. I think they charged me like $4 in shipping. But $1 for a Cons Wieners. And just fantastic card. Look at that image. Just love it. The old school pirate uniform. Very, very cool. So pick that up. Very budget friendly. And another thing that I haven't picked up tons of Vinnies. I'm not a Vinny expert, but I enjoy the Topps Venezuelans. I've picked up a few. I've been going after some, cheaper ones. Part of thanks to Aaron at Value Vintage Cards, he recommended a Facebook group. And there's a gentleman there, if y'all are familiar with the Vinny community at all, Brian Rainey's in that group, and he sells tons of cards. Super great guy to deal with. And he posted a lot the other day. Well, it wasn't a lot. It was cards, and he had it individually priced. And he had this one up for $10, and I couldn't hit claim fast enough. Look at that. 66 Curt Flood Topps Venezuelan. A thing of beauty. Look, the front looks great. And for $10, I can live with that. I've got one of these regular, actually I think I might have two of these regular Topps. So if I want to look at the back, I'll look at one of them. But for this, man, look at that. Fantastic for $10. So can't recommend Brian enough if you get a chance to deal with him. Super nice guy. But thinking about those pickups, I realized these three cards I've had for not a real long time, but for a while. Got them from my good buddy John that is in the St. Louis Vintage Group, who's also headed to the National in our group that's headed up there. And John is always kind enough to give me good deals on cards sometimes when he's got them in his case or he's wanting to sell them. And I had to have these. These are really, really cool. And they are 47 Tip Top Bred. And that's Joe Garagiola. And that is a rookie card. That is such a cool image. St. Louis kid, grew up in the hill right next to Yogi, and these tip tops are just such a cool issue. How about a 47 Country Enos Slaughter? Just such a neat image. Now these cards, they've got some creases, some wrinkles, whatever on them, but I don't care. These are just fantastic, and John gave me a great deal. There's Marty Marion, 1944 MVP himself. Old school birds on the bat jersey with the piping. Man, that's cool. So I got those off of John. I've had those for a little bit, and I realized, I was looking at the Cons, thinking food issues. I was like, I don't think I've ever showed those in the channel. So wanted to show those. And then I'm going to end up with some more ultra modern. So those y'all that despise ultra modern, you can just go ahead and turn it now, I suppose. But I do buy some ultra modern. Pujols is a guy I've talked about that, I was out of collecting during his prime, right? Picked up collecting, got back into it 2016-17 while he's an Angel. Definitely have some of his stuff. When he came back to the Cardinals, I picked up a few of his cards. but I missed his prime years. So I had to go back and start picking those up. And everything I'm about to show you, I believe, yeah, everything I'm about to show you is under $10. And they're just really cool cards, and they keep me invested in the hobby while I'm still saving for the National and paying for repairs to my truck. But that's a 2011 Topps Chrome orange refractor. It's not numbered. I gave more than $3 for it, but not a whole lot more. And this one's centered. I mean, this is something that, you know, maybe in the future I might grade it. I won't say that I won't say that I will, but the shine on it, I probably should do these videos without the top loaders because I don't know that it does it justice. The next one here is this is 2010, right? Yeah. This is 2010 Heritage, and that is not the refractor, but it's the chrome. That's, you know, based on the 61 set. Kind of like a lot of the 61 images, no hat, right? It is numbered out of 1961 is how they, I don't know if I can get it to show on camera really well, but it's numbered out of 1961. Very cool. This next card I gave like $1.50 all in on it, and they didn't have it listed right. I didn't realize what I was getting, and that's a 2019 Topps Stadium Club. Now this is with the Angels. I was back in and collecting, but I didn't have this card. They had it listed as just the chrome because there is just a chrome version, but this is the chrome refractor version, which is I'm not gonna say a big dollar card, but much more than $1. So I was happy. And just point, if you do like these cards a lot or care about looking at them, you can see, and I missed this, or maybe they didn't even have the card back pictured. It'll tell you on the back where that's a refractor. So this individual had it listed as a chrome. They probably put it on a flatbed scanner, and flatbed scanners don't always pick up the refractor shine. So I thought I was getting a chrome for $1 and I was going to be happy, and I got the refractor for $1 instead. So I thought that was pretty cool. This next one, I'm ashamed to say, 2005 Bowman's Best green refractor Pujols. It's a pretty card. You know, I'm a primarily vintage guy, but I can get into these refractors. These are beautiful, and it's numbered 777 out of 899. Lucky number 7s. It's like a $6 card, maybe 8. I don't know. This next one, I got this. I don't think I've shown this, but local card shop Elite, they run auctions. And they had this listed, and I don't think they just get a lot of collectors looking at their auctions. Vintage stuff sometimes will go above comp. Sometimes I get some vintage steals. They do Pokemon. They do all kinds of stuff. Great run, you know, company, Ryan over there at Elite. So if you look up Elite Auctions, but I guess it seems like this type of stuff that slips through. I gave like $5 and some change for this Pujols X-Fractor, and I love the X-Fractors. I just think it's really, really cool. So that's a 2011. It's the same. See a little side-by-side image there. X-Fractor, orange refractor. These two cards together I might have gave $12 for, so really, really cool. This is 2006, I believe. I don't know my years as well because I got back in briefly in 06, but I didn't collect this. But this is a Topps Chrome, and it's a all-star rookie Pujols, you know, kind of celebrating, I guess, what would have been the 5th anniversary of his rookie year. And it's a bronze refractor. It's numbered out of 100, so that's a fairly low number card, and I gave, you know, $6 or $8 for that too. So anyway, just wanted to get on. I hadn't done a video in a while, show you all some of the cool pickups that I've had that are all budget friendly. Just more proof that you can participate in the hobby, pick up some cool stuff, and not spend a bunch of money while maybe you're saving for something like the National, or maybe you just got other things going on. Real life happens, you know, just like my truck. But, you know, no reason why you can't spend a few bucks, right? You know, get a few cards. But I will be back again before the National. I'll do a video probably talking about, we talked about it kind of at length on our video. It's going to be posted over at Josh at Vintage Card Wonderland, myself, him, and Tony Talks Cards, so check that out. But I'll probably do a solo video too about the National, and if you don't care about this, I understand, you can tune out. But I'll probably talk a little bit about my plans and targets on an individual basis too. But we discussed it over there on the channel, so please, if you get a chance, check that out. But other than that, that's all I got for you this time. So till the next time, let's keep it a little redneck out there. Thank you.